All right, guys. Welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. Hope everyone had a great morning here. So opening up a few stuffs here on my end. All right, perfect. So hope everyone had a great day. So let's get onto it here, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Today is we're Thursday. We are the 13th. Is that it? 13, yes. So let's get in. So good news for today here, guys. So the government is reopening the U.S. So we're gonna get back to regular programming here until I think the end of January. So it's gonna be open until that time. Maybe we're going to have another resolution here to extend the issue that we have here overall with the U.S. Congress and the Senate. So, but for now, we're back, and we'll see exactly what we're going to have here today on our session. This morning, I think we had a lot of British pound news this morning, no euro news, and for US, we have some FOMC speaker today, but other than that, nothing else dramatic here in the news. So should be good to go overall. Perfect. Elian, I hope you have a good day. So let's look at the TV app. So this is the application here that I created here to provide you institutional liquidity here in the market. So basically, it's going to give you some alerts here at Asian session, London session, and New York session within a window of 2 hours. So basically, that's the best time to trade if you're intraday trading and you're scalping specifically. That's the best thing to do. And basically, you have the ticker here for Bloomberg and Fox Business at the top, and you have the alerts that came in today, and we had 4 alerts here. I think we had Euro50, German 40, and UK 100. So that were the signals here for today. And then at the bottom, you have the TV economic calendar, providing you with the latest economic news. And like I said yesterday, if you weren't there yesterday, is that there will be a delay if the government was reopening. So it is reopening. So we may have some delay here in regards to the reports that we had here for the last month. So remember, we don't have it's basically 2 months of NFP data that we didn't have at all. And we had the CPI and all that stuff. We didn't have anything since September. So that's going to be interesting here in the upcoming weeks. And I'm pretty sure that the market may be starting to go lower because we were bullish here overall. But we'll see how it goes. Next, we're going to be looking at the the trading view indicators. I won't be long, guys. I'm just gonna reopening that. Perfect. There you go. So you should see my screen right now. Perfect. So first indicator here that we're going to be looking at is the newest one, that is the MTA version 5. So this is a multi-timeframe analysis. What's different than the V4 is that the V5 has the last 5 days of daily candle open and close based on your current price action. All right. So if you look at all of the lines that you see here, you're gonna see exactly the levels here that the price open and close on the previous days, and you have the days, the actual day of the week, the actual day, and if it was an open or a close price level. All right. So if we're looking at the US30, we have Wednesday's open. So Wednesday's open right here. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. So Wednesday's open from I think that was on the 13th. Yeah, so that was the 12th. So that's yesterday's. And the close, that was yesterday. Then you have Monday's open close and all that stuff. So basically, it's providing you with the actual levels that the market may go. All right, because as you understand, market react on previous price action, and right now we can clearly see that we may be going bearish here eventually here on the market, and I'll provide you exactly the zones here to trade it off of. All right, so that's the first indicator. Second one here is Nova. So this is the trend indicator here to give you the trend in the market. So currently we're bullish, and we just break to the downside right now for a bearish movement. So we may be going down here overall. So basically it's a trend indicator here, pretty straightforward here to understand. Next we have FVG edge, so it's fair value gaps here in the market, give you the bullish and bearish fair value gaps. So as you can see, we're looking at the 1 hour fair value gap. So we had a big one here that price is in right now. We have multiple small bearish FVGs, and we have bullish FVGs here at the bottom. So basically, you could use those SVG here for reaction off of those FVGs for the bullish or bearish movement. So instead of trying to find the FVGs, it's gonna provide you with the FVGs here automatically. Next, we have POC and VWAP, point of control and volume weighted average price. So basically, it's the data here based off the previous day's POC point of control. Point of control is really used as a support and resistance zones. And VWAP here is basically the volume based off of yesterday's price action. So right now we're below those two lines here. So that means that we'll be looking for bearish movement here overall. So pretty simple to use. Then we have, yeah, I'm just gonna go on Russell. Usually I use Russell to look at the details. So we have Nova with EMXAI. So that will provide you with entries here based off of the average directional index. So for example, we had a sell here on Russell, and because of it's following the trend, we had a sell, and it's giving you the TP zones here. Right now we're at TP 6 right now. That's the line here. So we're already at TP 5 basically here, based off of that bearish setup. So pretty simple to do. And basically ADX is basically the pattern that I was using when I started to trade around. I started to use that around 6 or 7 years ago, and it was really pretty good here for me. So I were able to code that, and you could give you access to it. And last but not least, we have pivot high-low edge. So it'll give you the pivot zones here in the market. So basically, it will provide you visually where are the higher lows and higher highs, and what market is looking for. And basically what we need to look for is if we're having higher lows, lower highs, sorry, that means that the market is bearish overall. And if price goes above those highs, those previous highs, it's going to remove the level, the pivot points, meaning that the price already rated those levels. So that way you know exactly that if price goes up, that means that we're going to be switching direction to go bullish. And if it wants to go bullish, it needs to raid those previous highs here. All right. So that's why those highs are extended in the future. As you could see, overall for this region right here, we're fully bearish here because this high was not rated from this high, right? Okay, and so on and so forth. All right, so pretty simple to use, and we have a swing low right here. And to go bearish, we need to pass that low to continue down. If it doesn't do that, that means that we're still bullish here. So we're gonna have a pivot high, a higher low that will provide us with a movement continuation here to the upside. So that's pretty much the gist of it here, guys. So market just opened. So we're going to keep that pivot, and we're gonna open Nova and the point of POC and VWAP. There you go. If you have any questions here, guys, put them in the chat as always. So let me go back here on US30. And Leon, if you're on this live, can you tell me if you had your issue with with Alcyon resolve, or it's still pending? Let me know if you have any answers about that. So we have a lot of pivot lows here. If he wants to go lower, we should be reading them here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be creating a pivot high before this zone right here, because I'm waiting for an actual maybe M formation here. We do have a leg here. We have a swing high here, and we're waiting for a swing low, so we may start to go higher right here. All right, perfect. All right, so we're just gonna wait it out. All right, so 932. But were you able to take some trades on your Alcyon account or not yet? And like I said, just take your time. There's no time limit here, so they're not gonna rush you on passing your eval or anything like that. Please explain how to adjust a label sell on indicator. On which indicator, Leon, that we were talking about? You have to specify the indicator that you're talking of. Just gonna make sure that I have the right settings here. Okay, it's on 4. It's not 4. I'll keep it at 4. So all right, so we may start to do a swing, a pivot here, but we're gonna wait. All right, so we'll wait. All right, so let's look at H1. H1 is still bearish here. We have a pivot high, H4. Still have a pivot. So we may continue to the downside here. If we look at the H4, but like I said yesterday, we had a multiple. I think we're at more than 9 or 10 bullish candle here yesterday. So Russell 2000 is a sell. So we have a sell on US30. So US30 is a sell. Russell is a sell. H4 looking good here. So remember H4, we had the H4 started at 9. So we still have until what, 1 o'clock for that trade to get in. So I'm already in that trade here on my funded account, my funded account, and just put my stop loss above that wick here that we had on the 15. I could show you that here right now. Let me go back here. All right, so my stop loss is at the top of that wick. So right here. And I'm just gonna let it bleed here for a few hours here, because that S&P 500 is a sell. So the reason why I took, I'm just gonna go back here on TradingView. I can see. All right. So the reason why I took that sell here is because of what I see here on the 4-hour. So the 4-hour is looking bearish here. And let's look at 1 hour. So 1 hour is bleeding. It's on the 1 hour. We just got that sell here that is starting to be created here. So we may have a push here to the downside. If it doesn't go, it's okay. I'm just gonna. So we have a gold sell. Gold is a sell. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't open that. I forgot to open a few things here on my end. All right. So we had what, US30, S&P 500. So those are the two for now. Pourquoi ça fait ça? H4 is looking bearish. All right, so I think we're near the end of that trend. All right, so H4, H1. Let's look. All right. All right, so just got 9. $9.32. Let's see. Look at H4. All right, so let's see. H4. All right, it seems to be going up. We'll wait it out. All right, so right now we have the US30 and SSP 500 for us. I think SSP 500 is already in profit right now. I think it was going down. Yes, this one is going good.
Pops FX sent a message.
All right, so I am out of that buy here on at sell on that US30. It seems just want to make sure that I'm managing my account correctly here on my Alcyon account. So yeah, so so US SSP 500 is going up right now. So 953. So we may start to reverse right now on US30. We're in that sell pretty much right here, but now it's going up. The 1 hour is still looking bearish here right now, but oh, did sell here, did sell here, did sell here. right, so re-enter here. All right. All right, so we're pushing now. All right, so we are pushing currently. So we had some pullbacks. So 957. All right, so we are going to the downside right now. So that's perfect. So another US30 sell. So US30 is a sell. I think we're gonna have signal. And you know what? I'm gonna remove myself from that trade. So let's see. NASDAQ, let's see here. Got multiple up. Oh, okay, I was on the 10-minute chart. Let's see here. 15's looking good. Let's look at the 1 hour. All right, so we are bouncing off of that level. All right, so we are pushing. That seems to want to go down. So we'll keep it on. All right, so it is pushing here. H4, H1 is providing us with a sell. Just give us a sell. Remember, the lower time frame will provide you with the actual trend based off of the higher time frame. So the H1 is pushing right now. So we are good. So yeah, a couple of you. All right, so I'm out of that trade. Stop me out. It's not a good week here for me. Let's do this on KPS. Fucking me out. Okay. All right, so everything is reversing right now. Let's get out of those trades. Oops. All right, so now it's reversing right now. So we may have a pivot here that will be created. So I will pause everything here on my end for automation. Don't get any signals here for that. All right. So we are currently reversing. So that means that, oops. Let me reverse right here, 15. So we start to go bullish here right now. The H1 is looking bullish right now on US30. So we may have, we should have a swing. It's considered as a swing low. So we'll put our swing here from that pivot here to this one. Eventually, we'll get a pivot that will be printed. All right, so I'll do my last trade. I'll keep it open. Look that, I'm just gonna wing it. All right, so 10-10. So still bullish here. Let me go on the 1 hour. So that 10 o'clock just started here. So we'll see exactly if this is going to retrace to one of those levels here before going to the downside. So we had that fib retracement here. Yeah, let me adjust it here on the 1 hour. It's going to be easier. So we have a swing high here. swing low. And we have those fib retracement. So we have 50%, 61.8786. So I'm just gonna remove this. Boom, boom. Go back on the 15. All right, so we're pushing here to the upside. All right, so 9:12. Still have a couple minutes left here for that live. So if we go on the H4 and see exactly what it's expected here. So the H4 is bouncing to the upside. Like I said, we have those levels here that are done to the upside. And let me remove this so I could see the wick. So we have that wick here. It went down, now started to reverse. So let's look at H1. All right, so 9:15. All right, guys. So we're gonna close it out here right now, guys. It's 9:15. So thank you so much for being on this live. Don't stop me out again. All right, perfect. So we'll close out here, guys. So thank you so much for being on this live. Not a good day here, but we're still pushing. It should be going on the upside and continue to the upside here, but we'll see exactly how that 4-hour candle will close to see exactly what's going to happen here. All right. So we'll be back here tomorrow, Friday, and we'll see exactly how the market will move for us. All right. So have a great rest of your day and talk to you soon. All right. Peace. Have a good one.